What's up, you guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. Today, we've got all this awesome stuff. Thanks to WizKids again for sending me this stuff to unbox for you guys. But we got a brick of the brand new Avengers 60th anniversary out now. Check it out. We've got all the play-at-home kits, the Dyson token pack, and we've got this awesome Wolverine Iconics figure to take a look at as well. We're going to break this up into a couple videos, so make sure to stay tuned for all these other parts. But for today, we're going to be unboxing this brick, and I'm super excited for it. There's lots of awesome characters in here. Huge Avengers fan, obviously. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, here we go. We got our Avengers 60th anniversary brick. As always, you got that legacy card on top. We also, in this set now, with the legacy card, you will get a team-up card for one of the chases. So you're lucky if you get the team-up card for the chase you actually pull. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll take a look at this last. And there are a lot of legacy cards in here I do hope to pull. So, you know, I'm pretty excited for that. I have almost all of them for this set, so that's really awesome. But yeah, let's break this thing open. Hi-ya! Alright, so here we go. As always, we'll do the old start from the left side and work our way over. So, starting us off here, booster number 1. Let's just crack it open and see what we get. There's lots, like I said, lots of cool stuff in this set. This is a very, very good set in my opinion. I do love a lot of the Avengers characters, so I'm very excited for this. So, starting us off, we got like Hydra guy, we got a Jessica Jones, we got a Joe Costa there, we got a Thanos, who for the first time ever, I think, is an uncommon. He's like always a super rare or chase or something. Oops, and then we just flipped the whole booster over. We got a Ultron there, and this Ultron is very cool. There is a Legacy card Ultron. I think he makes a pretty good team up with that Legacy card Ultron. I'll probably do a video of it at some point, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out, you guys, with a couple sets ago, they added the WizKids to the plastic wrap. Now they added the WizKids here to the tape, which is pretty interesting. So I think that's cool. You know, it's another like layer of security for knowing that you've got the actual product. It's not been tampered with. You know, they didn't just retape the boosters or something lame like that. So that's really cool. But anyway, let's see here. We got what's his name? Force or something? Tactical Force. Yeah, the Hydra Iron Man. We've got oops, bumping my camera. We've got a Red She-Hulk, a little Ghost Doggy, an Ant-Man, and a Monica Chang. So, very awesome there. Nothing too crazy yet, but that's good. We always like to save the fun stuff for the end, hopefully. And of course, I usually end up pulling something cool after I say something like that. And there we go. We've got a Morgan Le Fay Super Rare. Right there, we've got the Grey Hulk Rare, we've got the Luke Cage, Black Widow, and a Winter Soldier. Very nice. And we will take a look at least at all the super rares and chases and stuff like that at the end. I also always usually do a full set review. So if you guys are interested in my thoughts, just stay tuned for that. I'll have that out eventually. But all right, we got a Captain America. That's the LMD Captain America, not the real one. But we got the Captain Marvel. She's actually really great. Another like fake robot Spider-Man, something like that. And ooh, cool, yeah. We've got old Misty Knight there. She's really good too. And the Falcon. This Falcon is actually amazing, in my opinion. One of the best rares ever. I might actually go over him shortly at the end, possibly. But yeah, definitely going to be including him on a lot of teams going forward for me. And I highly recommend checking him out. And oh, I think we got him. I think we got the Prime Captain America. There he is. Heck yeah. I was looking forward to this guy. He is very, very good. Probably the best Captain America ever, honestly. So good. We'll take a look at him later, but yeah, we've got a Scarlet Witch, another, you know, Hydra guy, a Bowman, I think is his name, the Hydra Hawkeye, and Stinger, I believe is her name. So yeah, pretty cool, awesome. Glad I got the Prime Captain America. You know, there's also the Prime Hulk is great. The Prime Iron Man is great. The Prime Thor is great. There's so many good primes in this set, to be honest with you. All right, but moving right along here, we've got a War Machine in the same booster as Iron Man is great because he can come in off the sideline when one of your Stark Industries characters gets hit, so he's really good. We got Captain America LMD again. We've got a Grandmaster and a Leader, so very good. All right, moving right along. Still got 4 boosters to go. So there's still lots of good stuff in here. At least 2 more super rares, most likely. Oh, and I see one. There he is, Spider-Man. I am glad I got him because this guy is probably my biggest want of the super rares because there's some crazy stuff you can do with this Spider-Man. Again, I'll probably do team build videos for him. We got another Black Widow, another Captain Marvel, a Hellcat, and a Doctor Strange. Very nice. That's a good pack. I like that one a lot. All right, moving on. Next one. I'm expecting at least 1 more super rare. It's still possible to get a chase. We only got a rare prime, but I wouldn't count on it. You know, usually you get a chase or a prime. So that's usually how it goes. We got a Screaming Mimi rare. And what is his name, actually? That is Korvac. All right, we got another Misty Knight, another Ghost Doggy, and I think another Monica Chang there, it looks like. So, all right, nothing too crazy in that one, but Screaming Mimi is nice that they've added her to the game. I don't think we've had her in that, definitely not in that costume before. All right, there we go. Another super rare, and that is another great one right there. That is, of course, Clea, Sorcerer Supreme, and yeah, she's amazing. Definitely check her out. Another Scarlet Witch, an Ultron drone, which is good. I don't think we pulled any more of those. I would like to pull a couple more drones. We got another Spider-Man robot and a Black Panther common, who is actually pretty good for a Black Panther. Not quite as good as the last one, in my opinion, for 25 points, but that one is pretty good. Last booster. Let's see if we get any last pack magic here. Get something crazy. No, nothing too crazy, I guess. We got another Stinger, another Ultron drone. That is nice. A Vision, this crazy big Hulk, and a Quasar. So, all right, not too shabby. We at least did get a rare prime with the Captain America. That is our biggest pull here. So we'll definitely take him out, as well as the super rares and a couple other things, and take a look at them. Oh, but before we do that, let's not forget we have this awesome legacy card over here. Let's carefully tear this open. Lots of really good cards in here, so I'd be pretty much happy with any of them. I definitely want Avengers Prime the most. Iron Man and War Machine, Ultron, those are probably my top 3. Let's see what we get here. Boom, we got... Oh, yes, we did get Ultron. Very nice. All right, super happy about that. Definitely going to have a team build for him coming out soon. And for our team-up card, we got Thor. So not bad. So you can take a look here at what Thor does. And the team-up card adds this extra team-up trait. So if he's on an Asgardian or Masters of Evil theme team, he gets this. And that is, if Thor is on a listed theme team, when a friendly character deals damage, that damage can't be reduced below 2. That's actually really strong. So, yeah, I can definitely see why people would want him just for this card. Not being able to reduce damage below 2 is very good. So, pretty powerful team-up effect there, and this Ultron is amazing. And since we pulled this card, I will show off. I still have the figure. I got him sitting there on my shelf. Pulled him out as soon as I saw that he got a legacy card. So yeah, super awesome. Let's take a look at his card real quick while I got it here, in case you guys haven't seen it already. So he's got Masters of Evil, Robot, and Ruler keywords. He's got the Masters of Evil as well as Power Cosmic team abilities. He always had Masters of Evil, but they added Power Cosmic here with this team-up card, or legacy card. Then he's got a trait here that says Mastermind. When Ultron uses it, friendly characters with Ultron in their name are considered adjacent. Ultron can use all standard powers other friendly characters with Ultron in their name within range can use. Note that's a 10 range. And Ultron can draw line of fire from other friendly characters with Ultron in their name. When he does, he has a maximum range of 3. So yeah, he can draw line of fire from any of your other Ultrons on the map. He can mastermind to them anywhere, pretty much, within range of him. And everybody within range, he gets to use their powers, all of them with Ultron in their name. So he can, he doesn't have a lot going on his dial, but 14 attack, energy explosion, that is pretty crazy. 10 range, triple target, 12 movement, flight, 18 invo and 3 damage. Pretty crazy stuff there. So I do want to equip this guy with the pumpkin bombs so he can do like a 3 damage energy explosion. And then when you combo him with some of the other Ultrons, he can get like running shot or sidestep or penetrating blast or some other cool stuff to combo with that. So you have like a 14 attack, 3 damage penetrating energy explosion. Pretty nuts with 10 range triple target. Anyway, then you can also see here he's got leadership traded, and when he uses it and succeeds after resolutions, he may generate a number 13 Ultron drone that we did pull a couple of those. So you get to generate some Ultron drones and use powers from them and mastermind onto them. And then you have Ultron can reduce penetrating damage once per turn. When another friendly character with Ultron in their name is KO'd, roll a d6 and heal Ultron equal to half the result. So what's really cool about that is you can kind of let him take a hit, and then when your opponent tries to go attack him again and do some more damage, then you can mastermind it onto a drone, KO a drone, and then heal him back up to full. And you know, that's definitely a strategy I plan to use and can't wait to try him out. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the rest of these cool figures. All right, so like I said, let's take a look now at some of the super rares and primes and other cool stuff of the set. So first off, super rare we got here was Morgan Le Fay, and yeah, she got a pretty cool sculpt there, you know, just using her magic or whatever, kind of. I don't know what she's doing really, but anyway, she's got the Mystics team ability up there, Latveria, Mystical Past, and Ruler keywords. She's got leadership and mastermind, and when she uses leadership and succeeds, you may instead generate a zombie bystander, which we can take a look at the back of her card here. So it does give, it does have sidestep, 9 attack, 16 defense, 2 damage, and the Mystics team ability as well. So they don't really do much on their own. They're kind of just good to like sidestep over and get in people's way. And, you know, if they take their time to try to hit them, you know, boom, they take Mystics, or she can just mastermind onto them as well and, you know, take more Mystics damage basically. So they're really annoying to deal with. But then she also has, on her movement power here, Mind Control as free, but only to target an adjacent character. So that's pretty good. You know, you got 5 range for that Mind Control with a 12 attack at 100 points or an 11 at 40 points. And yeah, where she can just touch you to get a free Mind Control. That's pretty nuts. She can just run up there and free Mind Control you. So really good. Really powerful mind controller there. You got energy shield deflection and super senses on her defense, and then she's got close combat expert and power and probability control on her damage. So the Empower could help out the zombies, but it would be nice if they were autonomous or something, because I don't really want to waste actions on a 9 attack most of the time. But, you know, regardless, pretty cool zombie generator, masterminder, mind controller kind of figure here. I like her at both point values. This is one of those times where I would say, you know, you'll probably see her more at 40, but like, I don't know, the 100 is a lot better with the mind control and the free mind control and everything, and the 12 attack. So I definitely could see her being played more at 100, even if it's just on a fun teams. Just generating a bunch of zombies is a lot of fun, you know, regardless. Next up, we've got Clea, Sorcerer Supreme, another magical girl here. So she's got the Defenders and Mystics team ability, Defenders, Mystical, and Ruler keywords, but a really amazing trait here. So opposing characters not within Clea, Sorcerer Supreme's range can't target friendly characters within Clea, Sorcerer Supreme's range. So she's got a range of 5, so as long as all your friendly characters are within 5 of her, and your opposing characters are outside of 5 squares, you know, 5 or more squares away from her, basically, they can't target any of your friendly characters. So that's really good. And, you know, it really lets you kind of bring the battle where you want it to be. You can move her around, move your team around, and your opponent has to come to you, right? There's no really getting around that trait. So it's really cool, really powerful ability. Definitely worth the price tag here of either 150 or 80 points. But yeah, she looks pretty great at either point line, but let's take a look here at her other powers. You've got the Penetrating Psychic Blast. When Clea, Sorcerer Supreme makes a range attack, after resolutions, give each opposing character damaged by the attack a flame token if they don't already have one. At the beginning of your turn, deal each character with a flame token 1 penetrating damage. When a character clears action tokens, remove any flame tokens from it. So yeah, she can penetrating blast people, and when she makes a range attack after resolutions, you get the hit character's flame token, and then at the beginning of your turn, you deal each of them penetrating damage. So, but they do remove them when they clear. So basically, you shoot, hit something, and then on your opponent's turn, they'd either have to make them clear so they don't take the extra penetrating damage, or they'd have to just sit there and take the damage, or running shot or charge or whatever they were planning on doing, and then accept that they're going to take that damage next turn. So that's pretty cool. Kind of a deterrent from attacking and doing stuff. And then you've got Stop Invincible Super Senses on her defense power there. So she's got 2 stop clicks at 150 or 1 at 80. And I mean, she starts off with that penetrating blast special at either point value with prob. So yeah, I think she's pretty good for either point value. Probably going to see her a lot more for 80, so she can just kind of play more as a team and keep your team safe in the Sanctum Sanctorum there, which is very awesome. But up next here, we've got Spider-Man. And like I said, this guy was like my biggest super rare want. So I am quite glad to see him. And yeah, the costume on this one is very cool. So I didn't even realize when I first saw pictures of him that this was like the black and red suit. It's got like a big spider emblem on it. So I don't recall exactly where this suit is from. It must be a newer one. I don't think I've seen it yet. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But anyway, this is a really cool suit. He's got Avengers, Fantastic Four, Marvel Knights, Spider-Man family, celebrity, reporter, and scientist keywords. So a whole heck ton of keywords there. We got Spider-Man family or Spider-Man ally team ability, which is going to give you that +1 to your Super Sense rolls. And then he's also a team player, so he's also a wild card and can copy other team abilities. And yeah, you got the Spider Sense. Once per turn, when Spider-Man is attacked, you may reroll the attack. Very cool. Kind of like a self-prob against attackers, which is very nice. And then you got friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Avengers keyword have the team player team ability. That is the main reason this guy is such a big want for me. Just giving your whole Avengers team the team player team ability, and then having Spider-Man team ability, giving everybody either super senses on a 6 or a +1 to their super senses if they already have it, is very, very good. Especially because he can be played at 90, 45, or 25 points. So you've got a lot of room there for how you want to play him. And yeah, he's very good at all the point values. So on his special movement power there, he's got charge, flurry, plasticity. When Spider-Man hits after resolutions, choose 1, give a hit character an action token, or a hit character modifies attack -2 until your next turn, or a hit character gains immobile until your next turn. So that's very awesome. You can immobilize characters. You can make it so it's super hard for them to hit you back, or just give them an action token so maybe they have to clear. All 3 are great options. And yeah, that's pretty much all he's got there, is just starting off with that on the 90-point line with the 18 super senses, 3 damage per plex. So not bad there. And then for 45, you get charge, super strength, combat reflexes, and close combat expert. So he's actually doing a ton of damage here, especially if you pick up a terrain to smack somebody with. He could be easily hitting for 6 damage for 45 points. Pretty nuts. And then for 25, you know, you do get the outwit, you got the super duper senses, and you're still giving everybody on your team player. So I really like him at all the point values, because you either got the charge flurry or a charge super strength, or just giving out team abilities and having a cheap outwit. So yeah, this Spider-Man, definitely one of the best ones we've ever gotten. And up next here, we have probably the best Falcon ever. This guy's only a rare, but I had to show him off, because if you guys haven't seen what this guy can do, then you're missing out. This is definitely not one that you're going to want to sleep on. So you're going to want to check him out. He's got the Avengers and Soldier keywords, Avengers team ability. He's got a trait here that says move. Move. After resolutions, you may choose a standard friendly character that shares a keyword with Falcon that he moved through during this action. If you do, place that character adjacent to him. Now, remember, this is not a carry situation, so you are not, making it so they can't take actions after resolutions, because this isn't a carry. You're moving through someone, and after resolutions, placing them adjacent to you. So he's got, to start with, an 8 movement. He also ignores characters and flight, so he can get around pretty much everything. And yeah, you just move through a friendly character, move out you know, 7, 8 squares, place them in front of you, and then they're free to charge, running shot, hypersonic, you know, whatever they're going to do. So that is a super, super powerful effect. Definitely one you're going to want to keep in mind for like the new Pope events, which is going to be all commons, uncommons, and rares. And yeah, even in actual just full-on 300 Modern Age, I think this guy's got some huge potential. And besides that, he's good on his own. He also has charge. When Falcon uses it after resolutions, he can roll a d6 and move him a number of squares up to half the result. So kind of like a mini hypersonic. Then you've got energy shield and toughness on his defense power there. And with the close combat expert, you know, that's going to make him at least a 12 for 3 up close. And when you include the Avengers team ability, potentially a 13 attack for 3 damage. And then, you know, so you're going to run in, hit, and then potentially run back 2 or 3 squares, you know, depending on what you roll there. And then he's going to be sitting somewhere with ESD toughness. Or he could just carry, you know, not carry, but place somebody else adjacent if he does a full move action. So he's got a lot going on. He's only 50 points, so he's very team friendly. He's definitely not going to break the bank. I just really, really like this Falcon. Definitely think you guys should pay attention to him. Anyway, last but not least here, we got Captain America. And this guy is super amazing. Definitely one of the best Captain Americas of all time. Very cool. So taking a look at what he can do here, we got Avengers, Howling Commandos, Invaders, Shield, Past, and Soldier keywords. Again, Avengers team ability, of course. The Heart of the Avengers gives him leadership and willpower, and when Captain America uses either and succeeds, after resolutions, you may heal 1 click on a friendly character that shares a keyword with him. That can include himself. It doesn't say another friendly character, so you could heal himself. And whenever he uses either and succeeds, I don't see once per turn there anywhere, so he could potentially succeed at both and be healing 2 clicks on himself or other spread among other friendly characters. And then just look at the stats for this guy. 45 points. You've got 8 movement charge, 12 attack, precision strike, 19 defense with toughness, and 3 damage with close combat expert. And he just keeps those same powers the whole way down, and pretty consistent values the whole way down as well. Don't forget, you got a potential +1 attack from the Avengers team ability that whole time, and a +1 attack for close attacks, at least with the close combat expert. So he could easily be rocking a 14 attack top dial against the right targets. So super nuts for 45 points. Considering you don't need any other perplex or anything else to affect that, really, he's just on his own. And then he's got a trait here that gives him knockback, energy shield deflection, range of 4, and improved targeting, can make range attacks while adjacent, make a range attack. So he can always make a range attack with a range of 4, even while adjacent. And the traded energy shield and knockback is great. And then if Captain America made a close attack this turn, he may use this trait as free instead. So if you charge up on somebody, you can knock them back, then you can free make a range attack to hit them again, knock them back again, potentially doing 2 knockback damage on top of all the other damage, probably KOing something. And then if that wasn't enough, you've got another trait here that says when it's not your turn, friendly characters have immobile. When it is your turn, opposing characters can't use immobile. So there's nothing they can do to stop him from knocking them back, and your team can't be knocked back either. So really good knockback prevention. So yeah, very, very powerful for only 45 points. Definitely worthy of a prime spot in my opinion. So yeah, that's what we pulled out of this brick. Let me know in the comments how you guys think I did. Do you like all these figures? Do you like the set in general? How well did you pull stuff out of your bricks? I'd love to hear all that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. It does help me out a lot. And don't forget to click that subscribe button up there so you don't miss any future videos. And if you guys would like to help support the channel even more, make sure to check the links in the description for our Patreon, or just click on that join member button down below so you can join the YouTube membership or our Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you guys, we have monthly Patreon giveaways and all kinds of cool stuff on there, and I'm going to be upgrading it soon to include more cool stuff, so make sure you check that out. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.